Scott again from Melier, and I'm here with Greg McBeth, and he is the founder. He's the one who came up with the concept for Melier. So tell me, like, how did this all happen? How did this start? Why are we here? Why did you even take this on?
I found that as I got more and more into a wine, and I'm about the most accidental wine person ever, that the best experiences, the best wines were always part of something that I got referred into. It was never the winery or the wine that I found on Google. It was never the stuff I found on the shelf. There was always some sort of person in the know who was going to give me that referral. And I always was excited about the prospect of that type of experience and being able to scale that for consumers. And so I found as I talked to more and more friends, business associates, etc., they were looking for that exact same thing. And so that clearly showed that there was an opportunity in this market.
Got it. So what, you and your wife, you picked up, you moved to Napa. Tell me about like that whole experience.
Yeah, well, we moved to Napa not as part of Melier.
Right.
We just loved to be in wine country, and it was also cheaper and more space than where we were at in Marin. But when we moved there, I met Dan Zapponi. He's the CEO of Cuba's Wines. We ended up having, it was supposed to be a 30-minute meeting, turned into a 4.5-hour conversation, tracing everything from prohibition through the mafia to how alcohol is now distributed today. And it became very clear that there was a mismatch between how wineries wanted to operate their business, but how kind of the general market forces required them to do so. And so we saw an opportunity to create a platform that solved that problem simultaneously for winemakers and for consumers to bring those two parties together.
Got it. We do a lot of like really cool events. Like tell me, like, what are some of your favorite events that we've done? Some of the great events that are coming up? Because Melier's, I mean, that's kind of one of the things that I think is like the most fun and some of the greatest stuff we're doing.
Yeah, well, I love the events that feature the wine. I would say that we've done some amazing winemaker dinners. We have done. We actually did an event in Las Vegas where we went to a racetrack. This was a fan of wine and cars, so we tried to merge those two things. I'm also a fan of Las Vegas, so that worked out
Did you
very
serve
well.
the wine before they drove the car?
No, that was frowned upon.
Right.
So we served that afterwards. Drive and drink, I guess is the way to put it.
Right.
And so we went to the racetrack, raced Ferraris, Lamborghinis around the track for a while, and then got a suite at the Waldorf and had a wine tasting hosted by Dan Zapponi featuring Cuba's and Brandlin.
That's awesome. What do you got coming up? What kind of cool stuff is on the horizon?
We've got a lot of great stuff on the horizon. So we've got the Catalina Wine Mixer, which is going to be June 4th, featuring 4 of our partners, Kerr, Ancien, Comus, and what's the fourth one? Aubrey Wines. So we're going to have a VIP experience at the Mission Spa, featuring all of our winemakers and a little bit of a walkthrough raffle experience. It'll be really cool. We've got a Bottle Rock experience coming up for the team at Live Nation. So we're really excited to host, an honor to host for them.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, and then we're going to be launching a couple pop-up experiences, one in Las Vegas and one in Austin. And those are likely going to be in mid to late June, early July.
This house that we're at tonight is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's absurd.
I mean, what are we doing here? Tell the people out there what we're doing.
Yeah, we are having a winemaker dinner featuring Russell and Heidi Bevan from Adversity Cellars.
Right.
Incredible producer of Chardonnay, Syrah, and Cabernet blends. We are at the home of Kevin Marshall here right on Lake Tahoe. We're going to have an amazing feast prepared by local chef Scott Yorkie, paired with some of the wines from Adversity.
It truly is living elevated, or elevated living, however we're putting it.
Very much so, altitude and environment.
Yeah, it's just phenomenal.
It's amazing.
All right, thank you, Greg.
You got it.